AITA for demanding my wife remove car stickers with our kids, full names and birthdays. Those stickers have our kids' names on them. That's what I said when I walked into our garage yesterday and saw my wife Maya putting the finishing touches on what can only be described as a predator's shopping list plastered across our SUV's back window. I'm still shaking as I type this, you guys. So here's what happened. I 29M came home from work early yesterday, lucky me right, and found my wife Maya 24F in our garage with our 3-year-old Emma helping her apply these colorful vinyl decals to the back window of our Honda Pilot. At first I thought it was cute, until I got close enough to read them. Full first and last names, complete birth dates. Our kids are 3 years old, 18 months and 2 months old. I'm talking Emma Catherine Sullivan March 15, 2021 in bright pink letters. Jackson Daniel Sullivan September 2, 2022 in blue. Baby Lily Rose Sullivan January 8, 2024 in purple, plus Maya's Instagram handle at Maya Artsy Mama in big bold letters at the bottom. Listen, I consider myself a pretty calm guy, but seeing that made my stomach drop straight through the floor. Maya, I said, trying to keep my voice steady because Emma was right there, we need to talk about this. Isn't it adorable? Maya beamed, stepping back to admire her work. Claire designed them for me. She said family car decals are super popular right now and it'll help promote my art page. Here's the thing, Maya's an amazingly talented freelance artist, and I've always supported her Instagram art business. But this felt like hanging a neon sign that says, "Hey creeps, here's everything you need to know about stealing my children." I tried explaining this calmly, I really did. Babe, this puts way too much personal information out there. Anyone can see our kids' full names, know exactly how old they are. Daniel, you're being paranoid, she cut me off. Other moms do this all the time, it's normal. But here's what kept me up all night. Maya drives that SUV everywhere. Alone, with all 3 kids, to the grocery store, to playgroups, to the pediatrician. She parks it at Starbucks while she works on her laptop with the baby sleeping in the carrier. Am I crazy for thinking this is like broadcasting? Here's my family's schedule and here are my most vulnerable moments. The conversation got heated fast. Maya accused me of being controlling, said I was treating her like a child who couldn't protect our kids. I'm not stupid, Daniel. I can protect our kids. This isn't about being stupid, I told her. This is about not advertising that you're a young mom alone with 3 little kids. She stormed into the nursery and slammed the door. I spent the night on the couch, staring at the ceiling, wondering if I was overreacting. Then this morning my sister texted me, "Maya posted about your fight on her stories. You're being controlling, it's just stickers." So read it. AITA. Should I have just let this go? Or is this actually as dangerous as it feels to me? Because I'll be honest, I'm terrified something's going to happen to my family and I can't shake the feeling that I'm the only one taking this seriously. Update. Thank you for all the responses. Maya and I are supposed to talk tonight after the kids go to bed. I'll update if anything changes. Update. I wish my last post had just been about a silly marriage disagreement over car decorations. After reading your comments, and thank you, seriously, knowing I wasn't completely insane helped, I felt more confident going into that conversation with Maya. Most of you agreed this was a safety issue, not a control issue, and I printed out some of your responses to show her I wasn't just being paranoid. The talk started okay. Maya seemed to actually listen when I explained how easy it would be for someone to build a profile of our family just from those stickers. She even admitted she hadn't thought about the safety angle, just the cute factor and potential Instagram growth. "I guess I could put them on my laptop instead," she said. Progress, right? Wrong. 2 days later, I left work early because I had a dentist appointment. I'm driving through the Publix parking lot when I spot our Honda Pilot, and those damn stickers are still there. All of them. Plus Maya added more little stick figure family decals with Daddy Daniel and Mommy Maya and all the kids' names. I'm thinking maybe I should just go home and have another conversation when I see Maya coming out of the store with our shopping cart, baby Lily in her carrier, Jackson toddling beside her, Emma skipping ahead. That's when I notice him. There's this guy, maybe in his 40s, standing about 20 feet away from our car. He's not shopping, he's not walking to a vehicle, he's just standing there, with his phone out taking pictures. Not selfies, not of the sunset. He's photographing our SUV, the license plate, the stickers. And when Maya bends down to buckle Jackson into his car seat, this creep starts taking pictures of her. I parked fast and walked over, putting myself between this guy and my family. "Can I help you with something?" He looked up, startled, then just walked away without saying a word. But not before I saw his phone screen, and guys, I'm getting chills just typing this. It was full of photos, our car, Maya smiling and waving at Emma, the baby carrier, everything. Maya saw me and looked confused. "Daniel, what are you doing here?" I waited until we got the kids loaded before telling her about phone guy. Her face went completely white. Maybe he likes the sticker design," she said weakly. "Maya. He took pictures of you and the kids." We drove home in silence. The kids were chattering in the back, completely oblivious, while Maya stared out the window looking sick. That night, after the kids were asleep, Maya finally agreed to remove the stickers. "I'm sorry," she whispered. "I didn't think. I thought that was the end of it. I was wrong again." Because 3 days later, I got a message on Facebook from an account with no profile picture. "Just thought you should know that man at Publix. He's been following your wife's Instagram for months. He knows a lot more about your family than just what's on those stickers." I screenshotted everything and immediately called my buddy Mike, who's a cop. He told me to check our home security cameras for any unusual activity. You guys. Our doorbell cam caught the same fucking car driving slowly past our house 3 different times this week. Always between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. when I'm at work and Maya's home alone with the kids. Maya's removing those stickers tonight. And we're having a very different conversation about social media safety. I'll update after we figure out next steps, but honestly, I'm scared. This went from cute family stickers to "we might have a legitimate stalker real fast." Stay safe out there, parents. Update 2, I need to get this out because I can barely sleep and Maya's finally starting to understand how serious this is. Like, really understand it in a way that's making both of us question everything we thought we knew about online safety. First off, thank you to everyone who messaged with advice and support. Special thanks to you, Mom Cop 2019, who walked me through documenting everything properly, and you, Security Dad, who helped me upgrade our home security system. Some of you shared your own scary stories, and honestly, knowing we're not alone in this helped more than you know. So where we left off, mystery Facebook Messenger, stalker car driving by our house, Maya agreeing to remove the stickers. She did remove them, all of them. Spent 2 hours with a hair dryer and plastic scraper getting every last bit of adhesive off. Even made her Instagram private and blocked a bunch of random male followers she didn't recognize, guys with names like Dad David 47 and Family Fan 2024 that she'd never really paid attention to before. I thought we were making real progress, you know. Like maybe this whole nightmare was just going to fade away. Then last Thursday happened and everything got so much worse. I'm getting ready for bed around 10:30 p.m. when I hear this car engine outside. Now, we live in a pretty quiet suburban neighborhood where most people are inside watching Netflix by that time, but hearing cars isn't exactly unusual. Except this one. It's idling. Just sitting there, engine running, not moving. I look out our bedroom window, and there's this dark blue sedan parked directly across from our house. Headlights off, but with the streetlight I can clearly see the silhouette of someone in the driver's seat. They're not getting out. They're not doing anything except sitting there, and something about it made my skin crawl. Maya's in the nursery putting Lily down for the night. She always takes forever with bedtime, reading stories and singing lullabies, so I grab my phone and start recording. My hands are actually shaking as I'm trying to get a clear shot through the blinds. The car just sits there for what feels like forever, but was probably 3 or 4 minutes. Long enough for me to get a perfect video of the license plate, long enough for whoever's inside to get a good long look at our house, at which windows have lights on, at our driveway and garage. Then they just slowly drive away. No sudden acceleration, no quick getaway, just a casual, normal-looking departure that somehow felt more threatening than if they'd peeled out. I run downstairs to check our security footage, and guys, my blood went cold. This same exact car has been cruising our street almost every single night for 2 weeks. Always the same time window, between 10 and 11 p.m. when the kids are asleep and most of the neighbors' houses are dark. Always slowing down in front of our house, sometimes stopping completely, sometimes making a second pass 10 minutes later. How had I not noticed this before? How had none of our neighbors mentioned anything? I called Mike, my cop friend, first thing the next morning, sent him all the footage and photos. It took him about an hour to run the plates and call me back, and when he did, his voice was different, more serious. Daniel, he said, the car belongs to David William, 43, currently on probation for stalking and attempting to approach children at playgrounds. His probation officer had no idea he was operating in your area. I had to sit down. Like actually sit down because my legs went weak. When I told Maya, she just completely broke down crying in our kitchen while Jackson played with his trucks on the floor, completely oblivious. "This is my fault," she kept saying through the tears. "I put our babies in danger for Instagram likes. I painted a target on our family. But here's where it gets even worse, if you can believe that." Mike dug deeper into this David William guy's background, and what he found made me want to pack up our family and move to another state. This guy has been arrested twice in the past 5 years. Once in 2019, for following a young mother and her 2 toddlers home from a Target in North Carolina. He'd been watching her for weeks, learning her shopping schedule, figuring out when she was most vulnerable. Once in 2021, for taking photos of children at a playground in Georgia, approaching families and asking personal questions about the kids' schools and activities. Both cases, and here's the part that made me sick, involved him gathering information about families through social media first. He'd find mommy bloggers, follow them for months, learn everything about their routines, their relationships, their vulnerabilities, then make contact in real life. He has a very specific type, Mike explained when he came over to review our security setup. Young mothers with multiple small children, especially those who share a lot of personal information online. He's methodical about it. He finds them, studies them, learns their patterns, then he makes his move. The anonymous Facebook message I got warning me about him. Mike thinks it was probably from one of his previous victims, someone who recognized our situation and was trying to help us avoid what happened to them. We filed a police report and gotten a restraining order, but Mike was brutally honest with us about the limitations. Until he actually does something criminal, tries to make contact, comes onto your property, threatens someone, there's limited action we can take. Keep documenting everything, stay vigilant, and hope the restraining order scares him off. So now our life looks completely different. We've got new security cameras covering every angle of our property, motion sensor, lights that turn night into day if anyone gets within 20 feet of our house, and I've completely rearranged my work schedule so I'm home more often during the day. Maya's barely leaving the house except for absolute essentials, and even then, she takes my mom or her sister with her. Never alone, never with just the kids. The kids don't know anything's wrong, thank God, but they're definitely picking up on the tension. Emma keeps asking why mommy seems sad lately, why daddy's home more, why we can't go to the playground anymore. We just tell her mommy's tired from taking care of baby Lily and that daddy wanted to spend more time with his favorite girl. But here's the thing that's really eating at me, keeping me up at night staring at the ceiling. How many other families is this happening to right now? How many moms are innocently posting their kids' information online, sharing photos of family outings, checking in at locations, completely unaware that they're basically creating a detailed shopping catalog for predators? Maya spent 3 nights going through her entire Instagram followers list, and what she found made her physically sick. Dozens and dozens of suspicious accounts that she'd never really looked at before. Middle-aged men with blank profiles, no posts of their own, but following hundreds of mommy bloggers and family accounts. Fake female accounts using stolen photos, asking seemingly innocent questions about our kids' schedules, what schools they'd eventually attend, what activities they were interested in. "I was so incredibly stupid," Maya said to me last night as we were going through another batch of creepy followers. "I thought getting more followers automatically meant more potential art clients. I never stopped to think about who these people actually were or why they were so interested in my family. I just saw numbers going up and thought it was good for my business." The worst part? Some of these accounts had been following her for over a year, watching, learning, waiting. We're meeting with a lawyer tomorrow to see what other legal options we have, but mostly we're just trying to protect our kids and hoping this David William guy gets bored and moves on to easier targets. The restraining order means he's supposed to stay at least 500 feet away from our house, our kids' daycare, and Maya's usual shopping areas. But what happens when he decides those rules don't apply to him? The stickers are gone, but the damage was already done long before those decals ever went on our car. He'd been watching us, cataloging our lives, building a file on our family for months. The stickers just made his job easier. I'll update after we meet with the lawyer, but honestly, right now I just want my family to feel safe again. I want Emma to be able to play in our backyard without me scanning the street for that blue sedan. I want Maya to run errands without looking over her shoulder. I want to stop jumping every time I hear a car engine after dark. And parents reading this, please, please, please be careful what you post online. Check your followers. Really look at who's watching your family. Ask yourself why a random middle-aged man with no posts would be interested in your toddler's bedtime routine or your baby's doctor appointments. The internet is forever, and you never know who's watching. I thought I was being paranoid about those car stickers, but it turns out I wasn't being paranoid enough. Update 3, I promised I'd update after meeting with the lawyer and, well, this isn't the update I expected to write. Not even close. The good news first. David William violated his probation by being in our area and was arrested 2 weeks ago. His phone was confiscated, and when the police went through it, guys, I'm getting sick just thinking about this. Hundreds and hundreds of photos of our family, our house, our car, our daily routines going back 4 months. 4 months. That means he was already watching us, cataloging our lives, before Maya ever put those stickers on our car. There were photos of Maya loading groceries that I'd never seen before. Pictures of me leaving for work in the morning. Videos of our kids playing in our backyard taken from what must have been the street behind our house. He had screenshots of our security camera positions. Photos of our neighbors' houses with notes about which ones had the best view of our property. The lawyer said this level of surveillance and documentation, combined with his prior convictions, would likely result in serious jail time. We're safe, the kids are safe, we can finally breathe again, but here's where this story takes a turn that I still can't wrap my head around. During the investigation, police traced how William originally found our family. They expected it to be Maya's public Instagram account, right? That was our assumption too, but it wasn't. It was through her friend Claire. Remember Claire, Maya's supposed best friend? The one who designed those fucking stickers and practically pressured Maya into putting them on our car. The one who kept saying it would help her go viral and get brand deals. Turns out Claire had been feeding William information about Maya for months. Screenshots of Maya's private posts from before she ever made her account public. Photos of our kids that Maya had sent her personally, pictures from bath time, from bedtime stories, from our family vacations that were never supposed to leave our inner circle. Our home address, my work schedule, which days Maya was home alone with the kids, what time we usually left for daycare drop-off, everything. When the police told us, I honestly thought there had to be some mistake. Claire has been Maya's friend since college. She was at our wedding. She brought meals when each of our babies was born. She was supposed to be Emma's godmother before we found out about all this. Maya didn't believe it at first either. There's no way, she kept saying. Claire would never. But the evidence was right there in William's phone. Message after message between him and Claire going back 6 months. Photos that only Claire had access to. Information that only Claire knew. So Maya called her, put her on speaker while I sat there listening, my stomach in knots. Claire, Maya said, trying to keep her voice steady, I need you to tell me the truth about David William. The silence on the other end lasted forever, then Claire just broke down completely. Oh God, Maya, she sobbed through the phone. I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, I never meant for this to happen, I thought I was helping you. And then the whole sick story came out. William had contacted Claire 3 months ago through what looked like a legitimate modeling agency Instagram account. Professional headshots, a sleek website, testimonials from happy clients. He claimed to be a talent scout looking for authentic mommy influencers for a family-friendly brand campaign with a major retailer. He said they specifically wanted real moms, not polished influencers, Claire explained through her tears. He said they were looking for families who felt genuine and relatable. He offered me $500 for every potential candidate I could recommend, plus detailed background information about their families and daily routines. $500. That's what our children's safety was worth to our best friend. But here's the part that made me want to punch a wall. Claire didn't just recommend Maya. She actively sold us out. She sent William screenshots of Maya's private Instagram stories, photos that Maya had sent her personally through text messages. She told him about our family dynamics, our schedules, our financial situation, our relationship challenges. He seemed so professional, Claire kept saying. He had business cards, a whole marketing presentation about authentic family representation. I thought I was helping Maya get discovered. I thought this could be her big break. The stickers. William specifically requested them as part of his campaign research. He told Claire that authentic family car decals were trending in family marketing, and he wanted to see how willing his potential candidates were to showcase their families publicly. It was a test. A fucking test to see how easily we could be manipulated into putting our children's information on display, and we passed with flying colors. He kept asking for more photos, Claire confessed. Pictures of the kids at specific times of day, information about when Daniel was at work, what Maya's daily routine looked like. I thought it was all for the campaign. Meanwhile, William was using every piece of information Claire gave him to plan his approach. He knew exactly when Maya would be alone with the kids. He knew our grocery shopping schedule. He knew which playground we frequented, what pediatrician we used, what daycare Emma attended. All because our best friend thought she was playing career fairy godmother. I'm sitting here writing this while watching Emma color at the kitchen table, completely innocent and unaware that someone photographed her, cataloged her daily routine, planned God knows what, all because someone we trusted wanted to make a quick buck and help Maya's Instagram career. Maya's been a complete wreck since finding out. And I mean completely destroyed. She hasn't eaten a full meal in 3 days. She keeps saying things like, "How do I ever trust anyone again? And if I can't trust Claire, who can I trust?" The betrayal is almost worse than the stalking, if that makes sense. We could deal with the idea of a random predator targeting us. That's just bad luck, wrong place, wrong time. But knowing that someone we loved, someone we trusted with our children, someone who was supposed to protect our family, that she was the one who put us in danger, that's a different kind of nightmare. Maya showed me some of the old text conversations between her and Claire, trying to figure out what she might have missed. Claire was constantly encouraging Maya to post more, to share more details about the kids, to be more open about their daily lives. "Your followers want to see the real you," Claire had texted just 2 weeks before the stickers went up. "Don't be afraid to share the kids' personalities. People love authentic family content." She was grooming Maya to be more vulnerable, more open, more shareable, all while feeding information to a predator. The answer is very few people. And that's okay. We've learned some hard lessons through all this. Like your kid's safety is always going to be more important than getting more followers or going viral, that should have been obvious. But when someone you trust is encouraging you to be more open, more authentic, more shareable, it's easy to lose sight of what really matters. And personal information. It's basically currency now. Predators know exactly how to pay for it, and they're getting really good at finding people willing to sell it without even realizing what they're doing. The thing that really gets me is how even your closest friends can put you in danger without meaning to. Well, I thought it was without meaning to. Now I'm not sure if Claire was just stupid and greedy, or if she knew exactly what she was doing. Either way, she put our children at risk for money and social media clout. But at the end of the day, we learn to trust our instincts. If something feels wrong, it probably is, even if everyone else, including your best friend, is telling you you're being paranoid. Claire's cut off from our family completely. Maya blocked her on everything and told her never to contact us again. We've also reported her involvement to the police, though they said since she genuinely believed she was working with a legitimate agency, she probably won't face charges. Just the knowledge that she helped a predator target children. Maya deleted all her social media accounts except a private Facebook for immediate family only. The kids don't get posted online anymore, period. No photos, no cute stories, no milestones. Nothing. And those stickers. Maya kept one Emma's name in pink letters on her desk in our home office. not as decoration but as a reminder. I almost lost everything for Instagram likes and fake friends, she told me yesterday. Never again. Some of you have asked how our marriage is doing after all this. Honestly, we're stronger than we've ever been. Maya sees now that my concerns weren't about control, they were about protection. And I've learned that sometimes the people closest to you can be the biggest threat, even when they don't mean to be. We're in family therapy to help us all process this betrayal and trauma. The kids are seeing a child psychologist just to make sure they're okay after all the stress and schedule changes, though thankfully they're too young to really understand what happened. Most importantly, we talk about everything now. No social media posts without discussion. No sharing personal information with friends without thinking it through first. No assumptions that people have good intentions just because they've been in your life for years. We've also completely overhauled our approach to friendships and trust. Maya's building new relationships slowly, carefully, with people who understand that our children's safety comes before social media engagement or business opportunities. It's been a hard lesson, but we're okay. The kids are safe. And you know what? Maya's art business is actually doing better than ever. Turns out authentic word-of-mouth referrals from people who actually care about you work a lot better than viral Instagram posts and fake modeling agency opportunities. Thanks to everyone who supported us through this nightmare. And please, parents, be careful out there. The internet is full of people who want to hurt your children, and they're getting smarter about how they find you. Sometimes they don't even have to find you themselves. Sometimes the people you trust most will hand you over without even realizing it. Trust your gut. Protect your kids. Question everyone's motives, even people you've known for years. And remember that likes and follows and business opportunities aren't worth your family's safety.